Frog. Begin by taking a nice inhale and rising up onto all fours. You can turn to the side here on your mat and slide your knees to the front edge of the mat. We want to take the knees wide, and you can start to drop down onto your forearms. Look back to make sure the heels are as wide as the knees and the toes turn out to the side. You can already feel the stretch happening just from being in this position. Here gravity is helping to take us deeper. If you need more padding, you can always place a towel folded up or some cushions underneath your knees. But we want to take the knees a bit wider, even if you can just lift and move out a half an inch on each side. Now we start into the breath, deep belly breathing, in and out through the nose. And you can rock slightly forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, pressing back. You can feel a wall of tension. And as we inhale and exhale, we're just slowly working the hips out, working it loose. As you stay here, you will notice that your body continues to open, and you can always take your knees a little bit further. Some of you may be very flexible and can almost come to a full split on your knees. So we breathe and we press back. There are about 3 to 5 positions here for the feet. Keeping the knees wide, you can adjust your feet in 2 inches on each side and press back a little bit deeper. Feeling a fuller range of motion, start to explore the new area. Incrementally taking the feet a little bit more in and a little bit more in. We breathe and work through the 5 adductor muscles. The breath is the key. You can close your eyes if you like. Keeping your elbows under your shoulders so that you feel supported. The inner thigh area, we have 3 major organ meridians: the liver, spleen, and kidneys. The fascia here is very dense, and when it's tight, it blocks the flow of energy from the earth. We call this our yin meridian. This energy restores the kidneys and other deep energy reservoirs. As we loosen the fascia here in the hips, it takes pressure off of the lower back, allows the body to move in a fuller range of motion. So explorative movement, moving a little bit forward, a little bit back. Now we can bring the toes all the way together. The knees stay wide. Now we can try and come to the palms. You come up on your palms, sitting back, butt toward the heels, tucking your tailbone, and working on drawing the lower belly up and in. Maybe you can come even more upright onto the fingertips. If not, just stay on your palms or even on your forearms and continue breathing. If it is available to you, slowly bringing your hands back toward your heels or ankles, straightening the arms and sitting up tall, tucking the tailbone, deep belly breathing. We prepare for lifts, lifting the hips, lifting the heart, bowing up, and then sitting down. Several repetitions, and you can feel how this is really opening up the fascia around the hip flexors, the inner thighs, and rolling through a fuller range of motion. We lift the hips, lift the heart, inhaling, exhaling, sitting down. Slowly you can bring your hands back to the forward position and have someone toss you a cushion. These bolsters are very comfortable to place your forearms or elbows on and act as a nice prop. You can always use a rolled up towel or a bed cushion or a cushion off of your couch. Holding and breathing, we can come back to position 1 and revisiting forward and back, taking your time here. Tao Yin postures are meant to be held between 2 and 20 minutes. If this is a very tight area for you, spend extra time allowing your body to unwind. playing with various foot positions and keeping your breath deep. If the eyes are closed, the energy is contained inward, we become more sensitive to ourself. When you're ready to come out of it, we slowly come to the forearms, walking on the elbows, coming all the way forward. We bring the hands in prayer, and we can even bring the feet to prayer, the feet touching together. This position is called Thunderbolt. As you prop up on your elbows, you draw yourself forward with your elbows and lift your chin, stretching your abdomen in front of the pelvis. We can also go into ankle rotations. The ankles act as propellers, helping to release energy out of the meridians. Windshield wiper legs. Moving your right big toe toward your left knee, and then your left big toe toward your right knee. Going back and forth, start slow, as this can be very intense, and you feel all of the fascia along the front of your hips and thighs opening up. Deep, full breaths. Sensing, feeling, and breathing. When you're ready to release, let the legs out straight. Take your time releasing, scooching the knees together. When your legs are together, pressing back onto the hands and knees. You can turn back toward the front of your mat and just rest, coming into turtle. Hands to the ground, elbows next to the knees, and resting your head to the earth. Deep belly breath.